This morning I was about to start working on my project and I got a bit nostalgic. I started thinking about the really old stuff that I worked on 7 years ago. A friend and I worked on several games over the years and this was one of the first ones. I definitely remember this being in worse shape than I think it is. You have to hold out against enemies. Of course, we had a story behind it. The story was, oh no, I moved the window. It's in much better shape than I remembered it being. You can see we have all these power-ups. The goal is just to get the highest score, and you want to get these power-ups. So with these power-ups, there's no reason not to get them, so you're trying to rush over there. But it's also, if you miss out on one, it doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh. This is wave 3. I have 9 different streams of fire going on here. This is 3 times the max health of any enemy. We did not really think about the fact that when you're getting this powerful, enemies need to get powerful as well. You can hear I'm killing so many enemies off screen, and so this is one of the big flaws with this game, right? It's that you get more powerful, which makes you kill more enemies, which makes you get more powerful. You see this positive feedback loop? Look at this. I have a full 360 protection because of functionality that I added where when you kill enemies, any gems or power-ups will move to a place that you can walk to. I added that because I didn't like the fact that you would kill enemies and then their power-ups would be there. And as a design decision, I think that was actually a poor one. I think I spent too much time working on a feature that actually made the game worse because of the fact that no matter where you kill enemies, you can see it's gonna go somewhere that you can walk to. You're ultimately ending up in a situation where you can just hold down the fire button and you're good. I'm not even really playing the game anymore. There's more polish than there should be at this stage, I think. So let's try this again. Restart does not work. See what I mean? You didn't even make restart work, which would be so useful for testing. Why would you not get that in there before fading ghosts? Let's see how the sounds sound. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Let's comment that back out. You can see we have a bunch of enemy types, and you can see none of them have placeholder images because of the fact that the artist was also the designer. The way it worked was basically only one of us could ever work on a project at a time. There was no option for both of us to be working on this at the same time in terms of programming, so there was really nothing else for him to do. I think part of our process was also not just creating levels and seeing what was fun, it was creating levels and doing art and everything, and then finding out that it wasn't fun, meaning we have to do it all over again. Going through some of this old code, I'm actually surprised. Oh god. Oh no. What? Why is this like this? Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. Okay, so let's break this down. So you can see here, what we're doing is basically something we probably should be doing in a for loop. I don't know why we're doing it like this. And there's a drone list somewhere. Where are we getting a drone list? Drone list. Oh gosh. Drone interval y times 1. No, this is... Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my gosh, we have a for loop right here. So what we're doing here, the reason I felt I had to do it this way was because it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you could easily write something that just will check that. You'd be able to fix that and not have to do all this crap. And you'd be able to actually read it. What is happening here now? Why would I do all this? Why? Because really, like, honestly, this stuff isn't that bad. Like, this stuff is fine. Lots of nested ifs. Oh, because the part of the problem is that you can't really have guard clauses because of the fact that this all has to get executed. This would get fixed if I understood what user events were. I don't know, you could just call create mothership, and then if mothership is created, then just return out of the user event. Oh my gosh. It's all in one, right? So you can see this is object controller, and you can see this is the create event. It is creating all these variables here. All these variables likely need to be created. Ghost creation in wave system, like, these should just be in a wave creation controller. Slime creation chance start equals 4. Why does 4 equal 20% chance? I do not understand how these are broken down. All right, I'm gonna call it because I've been rambling for a while. Overall, I am actually very happy with the fact that this game is not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. It's also obviously not good. I just think there's not enough risk to getting the power-ups, but it's in a better shape than I expected. I'm glad I looked back on this project. It reminds me of how far I've come in the last 7 years. If you have any projects that you've gone back and looked at and realized some horrible mistakes you've made, please share them in the comments below. And if you want to keep seeing more of my stuff, check out one of these videos.